The VOD coach you gave me it wasn't picking anything up, so. Mm. Just make sure this is recording. Okay, we're good. Alright. I couldn't actually find the VOD that you had sent me, so I just picked one of these. And you play cloaks. This is good. I figured I'd do the cloak one. Alright, Krakoa. Alright. Oh, no, this is Rocco, actually. Okay, this is a really good map. Let's see it. You try to go for Emma ban. I don't know about the Emma ban. I don't really. Oh, no, that's not you. Sorry. You're trying to play Gambit. Okay. I saw you play Cloak. Let me see if you actually swapped off Gambit. Okay, you locked in Gambit. So this is going to be a partial Gambit review? Okay. Alright, well, it said you played Cloak, so let's see. Whatever. Anyway, okay. I may skip the Gambit stuff if I see that there's going to be some Gambit, fucking, I don't know what I'm looking for. Gambit. I don't want to say competency, but I guess it's early in the morning. I can't think of what else to say. So Gambit competency issues, where it's like awareness of kit and stuff like that. Never mind. I'll let you play it first. I hate standing up here though. I don't know how people do it. I don't like this area because you can't stop the cart. You need to lock in though. Okay, good. All right. You didn't probably need that that double card there that you just did. You see how like you're just not getting any pressure? Like this is why I don't like standing up here. Because the thing about Gambit's cards are they pierce. They're like Sue. So like you want to be in a position where you're healing and doing damage. Okay, now you're in a decent position. And see how you have to eventually jump down to stop the cart anyway? That's why I don't like standing up there, because I don't get the point. You're versus Hawkeye, so you need to be very careful now. Your positioning is a little off here. It's kind of bad. I mean, it's kind of weird. Yeah, I just wouldn't go back up there. I don't know people walk up there. I think it's stupid to be up there. Okay, you need to be very careful. Your tank is probably gonna die here. You're not managing your cards very well too, and you're also not playing cover. So let's see. Okay, you see, you're standing out in the open. You don't know, so cover is gonna be a big thing for you. Positioning. You're gonna die here. You need this fight is done. This fight's done. You have no tank. You need to get the hell out of here. What the fuck? Just go this way. Why'd you even waste a dash and go over here? Just literally, you're like near a health pack and your code support. Just go this way. All right, so this is a positioning thing. See now, because of what you did, your Luna's gonna die. Okay, this is not good. Positioning is a very big issue I'm looking at here. Yeah, like you're just gonna die here. Okay, this is getting to a point where you need to. I'm gonna have to. I might. That's a pick six. That Luna dying, for sure. That Luna did not have to die there. Okay, ulting first on support also questionable, and the reason why this is a really questionable ult from you is because your team's already killed 2 people. So now I'm noticing positioning errors and also ult usage is this ult is a pick six. You died to Magneto too. This ult's a pick six. See now Gambit can counter roll and they might be able to hold you guys here. Probably not though, because their Gambit's an idiot and ulted here with only 2 people alive. Okay, using the knockback is also another scary thing. So we know you need to watch a Gambit guide. Okay. So we need to get you on a Gambit guide after this. So, okay. What are we dealing with here? Let me think. Alright, so we're dealing with ult usage, decision making, positioning, using cover, and you need a basic Gambit guide. Okay. Okay, see, let's see how you play this. See, like you just used your healing card for no reason. You have Luna and you. You don't need this burst right now. I would have liked to see you use your anti-heal more. Okay. So what are you gonna do about this? What are you gonna do about this? Do not get eat with that. You could be looking. So what you could have done. So your awareness also needs some work. All right, look. You know you're gonna get Jeff is about to ult and eat. You hear that, right? Okay, look. Dash up here. Your kit, you have your dash right now. Press L2, encircle together, do a super dash up here, and you're safe. He can't even eat you. Or dash for this portal. Take the portal. He can't eat you. You need to be ready. Like here, you're in a position of where you're gonna he's gonna eat you two back here together. So like you need to be thinking about how think about he wants to eat you in a circle, right? Dashing forward is not the easiest. It's not the easiest way to deal with the circle that's about to eat you. Dashing upwards though, getting height is. You're also not mentally prepared for this. I can tell. You're reacting to it, but you're not mentally thinking about it's coming and being ready to react the instant. Like you don't have a plan. Like, cause look, you're even out of it, but because the panic of this happening and you not being aware that this is happening potentially in the next couple seconds, you dash into it and get eaten. All you had to do, if you were aware, and you were like waiting for the dinging, the raining bells behind you, you would have been instantly just ready. You would have already, your brain would have already been ready for the plan of what to do. So this tells me that a lot of your active processing power is being used on playing the game, and you're not on an autopilot level yet with certain things that you need to get on, which is fine because that's a lot to work with. That's good. You should live here. Okay, that guy is okay. Okay. Oh, somehow you turned this because that guy did a terrible ult. Okay, you see this guy. What's your plan? You could have killed him, by the way. This guy's alone. Look at this. Turn around. Watch this. He's going to take this portal behind you, and you could have killed him. And he just ran. It's okay, though. So, yeah. I can tell we're going to need a couple things here for sure. That's okay, though. We're going to put you on the, for Gambit, we're going to give you the Life of Rio recommendations. And then we're going to probably give you some base recommendations for positioning and cover. Because you got to get this off of thinking. You can't think when you do this. This has got to be pure autopilot. So that you can play the game. And you're still not using cover. We got to do something about cover, too. Probably going to have to recommend you, actually, the KG fucking Sue guide. Even though this is not a good ult. Look at this. You have only Magneto to ult when you press your ult here. There is no other teammates who are going to benefit from this. It gets worse, though. Your team, this is currently a 6v6. It's a neutral state, and the cart isn't moving. When you're on defense, you don't do things like this because the cart isn't moving, and that is your primary goal. Your primary goal is not to kill these guys. Your primary goal is to make sure this thing doesn't move. If it's not moving, you don't have to do anything. You need them. They have to do something to force this out of you. You doing this is bad. I don't care if you've seen this on streams, don't do this until you learn why you might do this. And this is not the time to do this. This is a throw. So now what's going to happen, because you did this, probably, is the enemy team is going to full send it on yours in a minute. Or you're going to die. Or you're going to get bailed out because it looks like their team keeps dying for some reason. You're going to get bailed out. Your team's just better here. This was a very not good play. Okay. Whatever. What should happen here is this cloak should full send it on you because you don't have a support ult. But we'll see. She may not. They may just like... They just lose here? What the fuck is this cloak doing? Oh, whatever. Cloak, just full send it. Thank you. Holy shit. Yeah, so this is what should happen. You should get full send it on by Cloak. She should just fucking cover the field. Everybody should start dying on your team because you wasted your support ult earlier, and they should push you off. This is what should happen. Not sure if it's going to happen. Okay, you dodge it this time. But now you're standing in front of a Wolverine who probably want to kill you. You should just win this, unless you get killed by this Wolverine. Your team almost carried you through this. It's crazy. Okay, look, brother. Look. You see how you're dying? Part of the reason you're dying is because you went spade. Look at this. You're not managing your cards well. Look at this. You're getting jumped on. Watch this. Watch this. You have one card. Why do you pick spade? Spade is damage. You are in a situation where you don't need spade, first of all, right? Because their team is down 2 people. Your team is only down 1. Hella is ulting in like 2 seconds. You do not need spades. You're using your spades way too much. You're not. This is not a spade moment. And even if it was, look, watch what you can do here. Watch what you can do. I want you to watch this. Now imagine if you had gone heart, by the way. You'd be full healing still and be chilling. Wolverine jumps on you. I want to see how you play this. Slam your staff. Slam your staff so you can get some HP back. Slam your staff. Slam your staff. Slam. You're managing too much in a... So, never mind. Hold on. This is something I'm probably going to notice with Cloak, too. I don't know how you can... Okay, whatever. All right, let's go. So, I can tell already that Gambit is too resource heavy, and you're tracking him while you play, which is a problem. It is going to cause... Because you're thinking about what to do on him, and not like you're not at the point where you're just playing the game on autopilot, so that you don't have to think about, so that like it becomes more free essentially. See how you're using your car or whatever. Hold on, it's okay. We'll deal with it in a minute. I said Life of Rio guide is gonna get you right for sure, and I think you need to just watch Rio play. That's gonna be the recommendation. Everything else can come afterwards. But we need to have you watch Rio play the actual game. That's gonna be good for you. Okay. Alright, let's see this. How the fuck do you lose this game? I mean, I already know. I can guess how you lose this game. Okay. Anti-heal. Yeah, okay. Alright, it's okay. This guy's gonna get you right. They don't ever... That knockback shit is not good. Kill her. Help your co-supports. Do not turn your back to this magic in the back line killing your Luna. What are we doing? 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 Where's your Luna? Did she just die? No, she took the thing. Okay. Cover. You need to play cover. You're standing in front of your tank. You're gonna die here anyway. Yeah, your card management is something we need a lot to... Yeah, something we gotta work on. If you die here, this is a pick 6. If you die here, this is a pick 6. Okay, you know this whole... This is such a weird ult. Please tell me you're not about to do this. You are. Ult management, positioning, Gambit understanding. The things I'm seeing. Your fundamental understanding of the game itself and what to do and what to look for is amplified. Or sorry, your lack of it is amplified by playing a character that has so much going on and so many choices to make. And so it's making you intentionally a weaker player. See, you're in spade card. Is that the thing I'm saying? Now you die here. This is getting bad positioning. If you're gonna play Gambit, this is gonna be all, like, I don't know if you ever played League of Legends, but this is like, because I mean I did the same thing, but I'm just telling you now. If you ever played League of Legends, there are mechanically difficult characters in League. If you try to learn the game through a mechanically difficult champion, what you're gonna do is you're going to end up in situations where you're fighting the champion and fighting yourself. And what I mean by that is, what is bad will be amplified by playing them and performing badly on that hard-to-play character. Or what is good will be made bad because you can't execute it on the character that you're playing. So that's just something to keep in mind when you pick Gambit. Something to very much so keep in mind is that your ability to know the decisions to make with his cards and your resources with him. See, like there, you didn't need to use your cards like that. Your card management is something that definitely... See, this knockback thing, I'm gonna tell you the number one way you can tell if a player doesn't know how to play Gambit. If you ever see a player use this knockback, probably like more than, I'd say once or twice in a game. If they use it way too much, you know they don't really understand. This knockback is a troll move. It's actually useless. There's almost zero reason you should ever be knockbacking people. Because think about it. A diver's on you, okay? What would you do? You and your co-healer. Would you knock back the diver? Or would you just put the anti-heal on the diver and fucking kill them? By healing each other and then doing damage to the diver. And then also, you know, it's that kind of thing. A diver is on you, solo. Would you use 2 cards to knock back the diver? Or would you just dash away with your 2 dashes? And you dash into the dude ult again. And so you die here. Yeah, we got to... Yeah, okay. You might lose this, actually. You do lose this, actually. I saw the replay. All right, let's see you on something that's a little bit less decision-making oriented, okay? Okay, perfect. Push. Okay. All right, so the first thing I'm seeing is, so we need to, I would advise you play cloak, because there's some cloak things we got to work on here. So look, maybe you need to watch me play cloak. Might help you a little bit. So the thing about cloak is, it's like the same thing as Gambit, only it's more. What am I looking for? It's more clear to know what to do. Your abilities on cloak need to be constantly spammed. So look at this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you something after the game. You'll see what I mean. Actually, no. I'll show you right now. Okay. So you have 2 characters in front of you. You're still throwing daggers. Blind them. That dark blind makes everybody who gets hit with that thing blinded. They can't see. And they all take like 30% more damage from anybody who hits them while they're blinded. So right now you're sitting on basically means that Cloak has a mini rocket or / Luna damage amp in her base kit if she lands the blind. This blind needs to be on cooldown like all the time. And it's not right now. Blind. You throw the window out, but there's nobody over here alive. Okay. You bubble, but you're now in front of their entire team, and you back out of your bubble, which also you should have been there anyway. So again, like I said, this is a positioning, decision-making thing. We got some things to definitely work on. Yeah, we got some things to work on for sure. And there's a lot of, so I know what we're gonna recommend. Bubble. Okay, you are real deep, and this is so, and you're so. Okay. Oh my Lord, have Christ and mercy. That's an ult. That is an ult. You're gonna die to Dark Child if you don't cloak this. You're gonna die to Dark Child if you don't cloak this. Hold on, do you have your thing set to the right thing? Let me see this. Let me watch your cloak. You don't. Okay, so we need to fix that after this too. You're gonna die here, by the way. All right, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. We're good. Okay, we gotta go through a couple things. Let's go through a couple things. Couple cloak things real quick. Let's walk through Cloak and Dagger real quick. All right, first things first. This guy, stop playing. I'm gonna say stop playing. Yeah, you need to stop playing this guy. Because this guy is really heavy load resource management, and you are gonna feed your brains out with this guy because your decision making and knowing what to do is gonna cause you problems. Cloak is an easier version of this, and you need to master Cloak before you go to this. I will still give you the tools to get to this, but you need to master Cloak before you can touch this guy. Next. Look at this. Your Light Explosion is 12. Your Terror Cape is 20. You want to see what mine is? Let's go look at mine. Watch this. And it might not be mine from this season, but let's see. Check this. My Light Explosion is almost 40. My Terror Cape is 21. You see the difference? Okay. All right. So let's go to Practice Tool. Let's talk about some Cloak stuff real quick. Okay. This is what it should look like when you play Cloak and Dagger.
Without Ty, I wouldn't know the real power of the life force. You're ready.
Okay. Look. All right. This is what it should look like. This is the Cloak and Dagger rotation. I'm going to show you. Okay? Let's imagine these are my tanks. So the bubble. Do that. On the enemies. I can do this while I'm in the bubble because my tanks are healing because of the bubble. Cool. Bang, heal my tanks, heal my tanks, heal my tanks. Whatever. Bubble. I walk in the bubble. Blind them both. Since my tanks are in the bubble, they're also healing at the same time. Now, granted, you're obviously going to see variations of this, but you need to use your cooldowns more aggressively. Like, look at this. See, bubble. You see how I'm keeping everything on cooldown? Like, I'm not, like, letting things sit off cooldown. This is what a lot of Cloak and Daggers do. They'll sit here. You need to spam this window off cooldown. This bubble basically off cooldown. Everything you need to do is like off cooldown. It needs to be a constant rhythm. And ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. Okay. Boom. Okay, cool. Alright, next thing. This is a very important cloak thing. Especially if you're on controller. I'm going to show you something. Okay, look. You need to change your settings on cloak to this. Okay, watch this. So when you dark fade, because I noticed, I was like, you're not going high with dark fade. This is something a lot of controller cloaks don't know yet, especially in lower elos. So if I press my L2, which is my cloak fade, watch what happens. Look at my screen. All I did was hold down one button, and I faded up. You need to go to your settings in cloak, controller, and you need to change your settings to this. You need to put your ascend on L2, or you need to put your ascend on the same button that your fade is for dark teleportation. That way, when you press ascend, when you press dark teleportation, it's the same button as ascend, and you automatically ascend. There is never going to be a moment when you're playing Cloak and Dagger where you ever want to hit descend. I have played this character a billion times. I have never been in a position where I wanted to descend on Cloak and Dagger. I've always wanted to go either max height, right? Or fucking stop fading. But I've always used max ascend. There's literally zero reason to ever not max ascend. I can't, like... So because of that, yeah, we just do it that way. Alright, cool. So that's that. Next, I'm going to give you a brief guide on cover. I'm trying to think of how I would do this. What is the easiest way to teach you how to play cover? Okay, look. This is how you play cover. Okay, let's say this is like my team and I'm healing my team, right? This is not what you do. You do this. When there's like threats, you do this. You jiggle. You go behind cover. Like you make it so that the enemy team can't just shoot down main and heal you. You take off angles where you can like bounce, and also with cloak you can bounce your daggers. So like a cloak you can even do shit like this, where you can just like kind of hit it from here and it's still gonna hit people. There's something else I was gonna tell you. All right, your ults. Let's talk about your ults. Okay, don't do this with cloak. Don't do this with cloak. If you want to climb with cloak, you need to ult like this. I'm gonna show you. Okay, imagine these are your teammates. Imagine these are the enemies, and imagine your teammates are right here. This is what a lot of Cloak and Daggers do. Okay, watch. This is what a lot of Cloak and Daggers do. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I fucked up. I went off the map. 1 second. Let me go back over here. This is what a lot of cloaks do. This is awful. Okay? This is not gonna carry games. This is, I'm making a healing circle, and I'm hoping my team like fights in the healing circle, and enemy team stays in the healing circle. This is how you play cloak, okay? Imagine my team is like right here, and their team is back there. This is what you do, all right? Watch. When you play cloak and you ult, you dive. You actually dive. You full send it. You do not make these healing circles to your team to like sit in and like capture the point, unless you're like weird situations. But for you want to carry, you want to get out of whatever silver, you want to climb really easily, you dive. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. Like I said, there's a lot to work with. Recommendations, I'm gonna say it here, but the recommendations you're definitely gonna have are gonna be the Life of Rio, Gambit stuff, probably positioning for sure. With cloak, I might even have to recommend you the KG video. I think I am. I think I'm gonna recommend you the KG coaching video too. Yeah, I will. Okay, so Life with Rio, all that stuff, and then I'm gonna recommend you the KG coaching video for Cloak and Dagger. And I think that alone will open up your mind a little bit to how to play these characters a little bit differently and maybe give you more insight. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, cool. I'm gonna end the video here.